From Oliver Twist, poised to pounce, and moving up now is Royal Voyage with a burst. He's come at them very quickly, and Noircier's got right up behind them, running on. Arimathea temporarily pocketed at the 300. Oliver Twist, Royal Voyage with Noircier coming at them. Arimathea trying to get into the clear. Vale has made up ground. 3 across the track at the 150-metre mark. Royal Voyage, Oliver Twist fighting, and Noircier. Oliver Twist the inside. Royal Voyage, Noircier. Oliver Twist and Royal Voyage. Oliver Twist. He's fought them off and won it from Royal Voyage. Photo third, Noircier or Arimathea. Clear of Vale and Serenelle, going to gap behind those to Flirty Bird withdrawn, and then Streak, and a bad last is Big Mac. Ollie on Oliver's done it again. He's got some form in photo finishes lately. He's got another one home. Oliver Twist, Damien Oliver, who was under siege all the way down the straight by Royal Voyage and then Noircier. And he's courageously fought them all off to win narrowly, the favourite, beating Royal Voyage, who got there pretty quickly soon after they turned for home. And third to Noircier, who loomed up and then just petered on a run about 100 metres from home. Wonderful finish to the Blamey, 3, 8 and 5. Fourth going to Arimathea, who just had a little trouble getting a clear run at them near the 200-metre mark. And fifth in was Vale. She's come from a long way back. Well, gee, I don't know, that he might have missed a photo yesterday, I think, Oliver, in a close one and an unlucky one on Auntie Hilda. But how many photos have gone his way, starting with Sale the other day when he rode those 5 winners? In close finishes, he is just getting the best out of them. It's extraordinary.
Is a 5:22.20, 8 Loring 3:30 and 11 Sports Brad at 1:40. The Quinella 29.50, the trifecta 3, 8 and 11, 195.40 on race 6 at Queanbeyan. Now, Deborah.
Back here at Queanbeyan for the running of the Toyota Queanbeyan Cup this year. And the major sponsor, of course, is Canberra Toyota. And from Canberra Toyota, I'm now joined by John Stark. Well, John, you're quite happy with the day?
It's been a fantastic day. I think it's the weather's been kind to us, a little bit cooler than they thought, but I think it's a little bit better than standing out here in the heat as we had yesterday.
Yeah, well, now, in the motor car business, I suppose it's pretty competitive.
Very competitive right at the moment. It's in a little bit of a recession, we'll say, but we're making the most of it. We're stayers, so we'll make the most of it.
Dare I mention those 3 letters, GST?
They come up every conversation, so that's really our problem at the moment. So much confusion about GST in the marketplace, and you can't blame the people. The government's done a terrible job of putting it together and keeping people informed of what it's about, but we'll live with it.
Will it be better or worse for the car industry after it's introduced?
Anything could be better than what it is at the moment, put it that way.
Well, are people just holding off?
They're certainly holding off because the mass confusion as to whether cars will be cheaper, will not be cheaper. Not even Mr. Howard can tell us that.
So it's like trying to pick a winner, nobody knows. John, in addition to being the major sponsor here of the Queanbeyan Cup, you've also got a nice bonus on offer.
It's the second year we've done it. We put up a Toyota Prado as a first prize for any of the trainer that can get both the horse up in the Thunderbolt and also in our cup. So it adds a bit of interest to it. It adds a little bit of local interest, and the guys that know that trying very, very hard.
I think Barbara Joseph's got top chances in the 2 races, so she'll be trying hard.
I think she's even chosen the colour, put it that way.
Well, John, thanks very much, and thanks for your sponsorship here at the Queanbeyan Cup meeting.
Thank you.
I hope everything goes better in the future.
It's got to get better. Thank you.
John Stark from Canberra Toyota. They're the major sponsor here on a great day, the Queanbeyan Cup Day.
Okay, and as Rod pointed out, of course, Barbara with 2 great chances has already got one of those home with Blazer. And she's got Sporting in the Cup. She'll get a car if it gets home. Be nice work. So there'll be a lot of fingers crossed there and a lot of cheering. Good luck, Barb.
Cup is nearly upon us, counting down, and one of the better chances in the race looks to be Norm's Bridal. Last start winner on protest. You must have done a bit of talking, Jamie Whitney.
Yeah, didn't have to do a lot of talking, Wayne. It was always going to be upheld, I thought, so yeah.
He has got a good chance in this race today, I think. How do you feel about him?
Yeah, on his ability and his form, yeah, he's got a good chance in the race. I think there's probably a few minuses. He races back, and it's not a track that suits horses that get back. So, you know, if I have a good run throughout and get a nice run through, you know, he'll be right in the finish. If I have a good run like I did on the one in the first, yeah, he'll be right in the finish, I think.
Quite often that can play into your hands. Everyone thinking that you've got to be up near the speed, and they all go hard, and then you get a horse from back in the field can get home and win.
Yeah, looking at the race, you know, I think there's going to be a little bit of speed in it. That might be one of the pluses for him.
So if he can back up his run at Randwick the other day, he's right in the finish.
Yeah, I think so. You know, like his run the other day at Randwick was good. I think, like the protest was upheld, he would have won either way, so...
It's a pretty good ride in the last two on the Storm. He's been racing without luck. It's a very good chance of winning the last race here.
I don't know much of the horse, only what the trainer's told me, and she said that when he was in Newcastle, he used to race on the speed a little bit, but since she's had him, he's been getting back, so, you know, we might try and see if we can put him on the speed a little bit today and see how he finishes off from there.
Mate, I know you'll give him every chance. Good luck in the Cup, and I hope we're talking to you after the Cup.
Okay, thanks, Wayne.
Jamie. Yes, Jamie Whitney, you rest assured he'll give it every chance in the Cup race, riding Norm's Bridle.
Okay, yeah, good chance in the Cup, which is the next. And Jamie Whitney, of course, there. Now we've got Tatura update. Riverside Lass, 360. Tyrrell, Pete, 590. And Mr. Bow at 740. Gold Boss now at 810.
It's no race meeting without Alan Robinson. I've got him here with me. How are you handling Queen Vienne, Alan?
It's good, Wayne. It's good to come to all these different places. No, but it's quite nice.
And a few $100 bills today.
My things have got better. I run fourth in that race just then. The ambulance passed me a few times, but lucky not to get hit by him. I
plug in for your new sponsor.
Yeah, SMP. They're the go. They're the go. They sort of give me some clothes to wear, so I've got to give them a bit of a plug now and then. I don't know whether we'll be able to get one for your head or not, but
I'll see. Get a big one.
See what I can do. I might be able to get an old feed in.
Al Zabana in the Cup.
Yeah, well, it's the best horse in the race without a doubt. Clary Connors, they have it fit. It's a special day for him, so it would be nice to win.
You trying to hang around for a second, mate?
I have, Wayne.
Good, mate. Back to Tura.
Open betting race, the tote favourite, number 8, Riverside Lass on...
You're just trying to do a deal with Barb Joseph and Marie Connors there. There's a deal going here. If the same trainer wins the Thunderbolt and the Cup, they get the big Toyota Land Rover.
Yeah, they get the lovely Toyota Prado, and I see Barbara just talking to Marie about there comes some sort of a deal, but I'm not going to play part of it. I'd like to get a trophy for myself.
I reckon they fancy you a bit too.
Well, they're nice. There's ugly women than them around here. Don't worry about that.
Well, they're only human, aren't they?
They're your vintage. But no, they're lovely. They're both lovely ladies, and, you know, they're both personalities in their own right.
I want to do a deal with you, I know that.
Well,
tell us about El Zabana.
I'm open to deals with them, those two. El Zabana will run good one. It's the best horse in the race, and as you said, a lot of people said probably you'd even win on it, so gee whiz. They got some on it.
You'll get back a little bit, that's the worry.
They will, that's the thing. They haven't been making ground, but if they roll along, you know, it might make it up for it. But if they steady up, you know, we'll find it hard. And I think you're better off a couple off the fence now. I got caught on the fence on Trigold, and that never helped me at all. But she ran good.
You're riding the last All in Navy, good winner here last start?
Yeah, one good. So the young girl from the stable, Kate, she gave it a good rap. So.
Well, your best two rides the last two races. Hope you can ride a winner for us, mate.
I hope they're better than a few of the others, Harry.
Go SMP.
If you want to look like me, Harry, get into some SMP.
All right, I'll be in to get a hat later. That's Alan Robinson. Just never know what to expect with him.
Yes, you never know what's going to happen. Okay, thanks, Wayne. It's always a challenge there to interview Robbo, but you did well. Now, they're at the big one at Queanbeyan coming up in a couple of races, and it's about 10 minutes off now. We've got the Stall Pacing Cup coming up next. And let's have a look at the Queanbeyan Cup. The market, El Zabana at 3, Mr. Kinman at 15, Sporting at 590, Norm's Bridle 440, Star of Windsor 530, then General Jackson 25, Goldport 45, 40's Ideal Bid 11, Mr. Volcanic, and Olino at $37. 341 are the tips there from Tony in the Queanbeyan Cup. Okay, we've got the Stall Pacing Cup just too far off. Let's get the very latest trackside with Rod Gallagher.
Yes, Chris, they are going around towards the starting point now for the all-important Canberra Toyota Queanbeyan Cup. Q Racing, Queanbeyan got me tied up, Wayne. Well, how do you see the Cup?
I'm going to go for the class horse, 1 El Zabana. He's going to get back a long way. That's a bit of a worry. He's never been around the track, but he looked very fit. He had no luck last start in the Underwood Cup behind Morphy. I do think he is the class runner here. Other chances, I thought number 5, Star of Windsor, trained on the track, goes very, very well here. He's a good winner here on the track last start. Won 2 of his past 3. Do think he'd run well. Sporting, he's playing form again. Barrier 1, Barbie Joseph and John Scorser on fire today. I've got to throw in number 11, Mr. Volcanic. He's one that did parade very well. On his form, he didn't run unplaced on Canterbury on Thursday night, but I think he ran better here today. He's an on-pace runner. It's a pretty tricky race, but I've put El Zabana on top, number 1.
All right, Wayne, there's Wayne's thoughts on the Queanbeyan Cup. He likes the top weight, number 1, El Zabana, and he's put in 5 and 3 for the placings. And we'll soon know, because they're just about ready now at Naracoorte. Let's go to Brenton Young.
Zabana is the favourite, number 1. 2 Our Mr. Kinman at 11, Sporting 570 and Norm's Bridal at 480, Star of Windsor 530, 30's General Jackson, Goldport at 68, and 40's Ideal Bid, 11's for, now 10's Mr. Volcanic, and 44 Olino. Now Flemington, 6 minutes off is the last. Iron Eyes here at 4:30. Shop Till You Drop 22 and Chart the Stars 11. Jolly Tip at 30. Camilla's Bow 15 and Happy Family 14. Landelac at 6.90. 76 Melos. Trista Century at 9.30. Royal Effort 8. Alcura 23. Countdown at 10. 149 Stoneleigh Road. Violent Storm 82 and Simply Success 35. And you've got Rocky Sunrise at 15. Tips are 8, 10 and 13. Now 1, 5, Naracoorte Divs, and the winner 1 Eureka Mine 370, 160, 5 More Spec 260, 10 Offen 260, $16 Quinella, 1510 Trifecta, $253. Okay, the Queanbeyan Cup, let's take you back to trackside now to our caller, Tony Campbell.
Now there's 2 to move in here, Ideal Bid and Star of Windsor there, the 2 out of line. Although our Mr. Kinman is still out just behind the barrier stalls. Now Barbara Joseph is going for the big car here, the Toyota Prada. If she wins with Sporting, she wins this bonus. She won the previous race, the feature race, with Blazer. And Barbara Joseph is going for this very special bonus, the Toyota Prada, if Sporting wins this race. Now, Star of Windsor's gone in, waiting for our Mr. Kinman. They're under starters' orders here. They're all in the barrier stalls. Sporting drawn the inside. Mr. Volcanic, El Zabana, Olino. And they're racing in the Cup for the year 2000. And Sporting down on the inside got away well. And Mr. Volcanic, 3 out, is looking for the lead. Easing over behind those, El Zabana, then General Jackson down on the inside. Wide going up was Star of Windsor, caught about 3 and 4 wide. In behind those, Ideal Bid, followed by Norm's Bridal. And our Mr. Kinman on the outside is last of all. As they make their way out of the straight in the Queanbeyan Cup for the year 2000. They've got 1600 to go and Goldport is the leader. Star of Windsor second on the outside. Ahead off third, Mr. Volcanic. Now going up 3 and 4 wide, Ideal Bid. Back along the inside, Sporting on the inside of Olino. About 2 behind those, General Jackson. A further length and a half then, Norm's Bridal. El Zabana second last on the outside. At a length and a half then was our Mr. Kinman. As they race up the side, they've got about 1300 to go. Goldport is the leader. About 2.5 in front, Ideal Bid. Mr. Volcanic is third. A length and a half going beautifully, Star of Windsor fourth. A further break of about 2.5 to Sporting on the inside of Olino. A break of about 2 as they race down the back. General Jackson followed by El Zabano, then Norm's Bridal second last on the inside, and I think that now Mr. Kinman at the tail of the field as they race down the back. There's little change in the order where the leader was still Goldport, a half a length in front of Ideal Bid, a length and a half behind those Mr. Volcanic. Star of Windsor looming up on the outside. A further break then Olino. Sporting getting a soft run down on the inside. 2 behind those as they race up towards the turn. General Jackson followed by Norm's Bridal. El Zabana still back second last, and 2 at the tail of the field, our Mr. Kinman. The pressure's on as they race up towards the turn. Ideal Bid moved up on the outside of Goldport, going up 3 wide. Star of Windsor followed by Mr. Volcanic angling out for a run. Sporting into the clears, coming into it well, followed then by General Jackson, and our Mr. Kinman down the outside, well in the straight, 300 to go, and Star of Windsor in the centre raced up to battle it out now with Mr. Volcanic, and here comes Sporting putting in a big run down the outside, and also Ideal Bid down on the inside. It's Sporting hitting the lead near the line. Star of Windsor battles on, but Sporting wins the Cup. Sporting wins the Cup. The crowd roars. Sporting first. Close for the Miners. Ideal Bid or Norm's Bridle. In behind those, Star of Windsor, followed then by our Mr. Kinman. Further back in the field, pulling up quickly, Goldport. The next one behind those, Mr. Volcanic, El Zabana, and Olino and General Jackson were the last pair across the line. Well, what an exciting race. The crowd absolutely... They went mental over the concluding stages when Sporting loomed up on the outside. And the winner of the Cup is number 3. Number 3, the winner Sporting, John Scorse, Barbara Joseph. And that is a winning treble to that trio. 3 wins this afternoon to trainer Barbara Joseph and John Scorse. The winner Sporting, a brown gelding 5 by Groucho out of Fashion Play, is raced by G.J. Waters, P.A. Jones, D.J. Garner, D.S. Corcoran, G.K. Percival, D.G. Henderson, D.J. Greer, C.P. Wright, L.S. Besgrove and M.J. Allen. So the numbers in the Cup, 3, 9 and 4. 3, the winner Sporting, ridden by John Scorse. Second goes to number 9, Ideal Bid, who battled on very well, ridden by Adrian Late. And number 4, third, that was Norm's Bridle, ridden by Jamie Whitney. So the numbers are 3, 9, 4. The fourth place getter being number 5, Star of Windsor, who ran a mighty race. And 5th went to number 2. 3, 9, 4, official on the Cup.
Oh, that's a fantastic win, wasn't it? And happy connections. No doubt Barbara will be doing somersaults too. And the car is hers, and Sporting wins the Cup, and she's won the big double. OK, here's the last at Flemington. Now let's take you back to Greg Miles.
Good day, Chris. Just the last 3 to come up for the final event. You'd want to be a long way in front or have a good tip or something for the final event. It's a very, very hard race. They've tried a few in it. Been a good move for Countdown. Probably the best backed in the race. Favourite, though, is Ironise at 4.70. Nibble 2 for Rocky Sunrise. Here's Countdown coming up into the line. Drawn the middle. And the light blue colours is locked away. They're set to go. Jolly Tip has the outside. Ironise 3 from outside. Off. He began OK out there. Ironise and Rocky Sunrise down towards the inside. One of the first out with Trista Century, Camilla's Bow and Stoneley Road got away well towards the inside. As they settle in here to the 1600, Camilla's Bow found the lead, but Ironise came from an outside barrier, joins it and heads it now. Ironise went to the lead. Jolly Tip came across with Ironise to get the second. Camilla's Bow third. Trista Century is in 4th, placing Red Cap on the outside. A length and a half further back in the field. Stoneley Road inside El Kira. Landelac pushing up on the inside, or between horses, keeping El Kira wide. 2 lengths to Rocky Sunrise over on the inside of Chart the Stars, and Shop Till You Drop is out there too. A length and a half further back is Royal Effort, followed by Happy Family and Countdown. 2 lengths Violent Storm, Melos, and 3 lengths to Simply Success at the 1,000 metres. And Trista Century took over the running now. Leads by a little over a length, Ironise and Jolly Tip, and they got away 3 lengths, Camilla's Bow, El Kira. Landelac in the centre, a length and a half further back, Shop Till You Drop outside Stoneley Road, Chart the Stars. They're followed by Happy Family, Rocky Sunrise, worse than midfield, the inside of Royal Effort, Violent Storm, followed by Countdown, Melos and Simply Success as last. At the 600, and Trista Century's rolled away with a pretty good lead coming around the home turn. For Greg Childs going for a double, he leads by about 3 to 4 lengths. Ironise, Camilla's Bow, Jolly Tip running on fairly well, and they're followed by Landelac, Stoneley Road, and then El Kira. As they get to the 300, Trista Century still about 2.5. Jolly Tip coming home, followed by Camilla's Bow, Ironise, then Landelac, Royal Effort, and Chart the Stars. Inside the 200, Trista Century 2, Jolly Tip, Landelac, and Royal Effort are coming with Chart the Stars. Royal Effort's coming with a big run with Landelac. They go to the lead from Chart the Stars. Royal Effort in the middle in front. Royal Effort wins it a neck eye. The Chart the Stars, Landelac the Miners. Clear of Trista Century. Melos has come home well. And then Jolly Tip and Ironise from Simply Success. Rocky Sunrise, Violent Storm, and then Stoneley Road. Back behind those to finish were Camilla's Bow, who's weakened in the run to the judge. Shop Till You Drop, Happy Family, El Kira, and Countdown. They've put plenty on it, but it stayed in. He's at the tail of the field. Royal Effort is the winner. He's made it 4 in a row. Number 11, second goes to 3. Chart the Stars coming home solidly today. And third, number 8, Landelac. It's 11, 3 and 8. Matthew Allerton and Doug Harrison combining here, taking Royal Effort from a Class 1 at the end of December to win in town in Class 6 company. So the horses just kept progressing.
A great finish in the last, and Royal Effort been in great form. 4 on the trot, 7.52.70, and a photo sporting, and she's with Rod Gallagher.
Yeah, good on you, Chris. Well, it's been like a Melbourne Cup reception here. I've never heard cheering like it before, Barbara.
Rod, I didn't think it's not me. It's so popular. It's these two horses there. They're just wonderful. And look, the owners of these horses, the Blazer Syndicate and the Sporting Syndicate, I mean, they're just absolutely marvellous supporters of my racing, and they bring a lot of friends to here. And, you know, this is what racing's about. And
you're obviously quite emotional too.
I am emotional.
Can we have a look at the final stages? How did you feel about here?
I thought we had it won when he was coming here. I knew that. Yeah, I knew when he.
A bit of a start.
I know, but when he peeled him out, he's got a brilliant 200-metre sprint. You know, look at him. Scorsey's done a wonderful job. We'll give him another month off.
He's come back well fresh.
Yeah, he's done well after the spell.
And about here, how did you feel?
Oh, well, I later nearly jumped over the stand. Yeah.
It was a great win, and the horse's first run on the track.
Yeah, his first run on the track. He came out here with Breakfast with the Stars and on Wednesday. I bought this little horse for $7,000, and Blazer I think I paid $9,000 for, you know, and this horse I bought for $7,000. I own him, Peter and I own him, and we lease him out to all these fellas, and my son Paul, he's in the head of the syndicate, and this has been a wonderful result for them.
Well, I'll tell you what, it's going to be a pretty wet old time in the Australian Hotel in Yass tonight.
It definitely is, and I think Peter and I were supposed to be driving straight home after these races tonight, but
I would suggest you don't drive.
I don't think so.
Barbara, congratulations again. Great thrill. You've won the double. You've also won the Toyota car as the four-wheel drive.
Yes, I've got to thank Canberra Toyota for this wonderful trophy that they've put on this car. I mean, not dreaming that we were going to win it, but I've set these horses and thought, well, will I get a chance? And we've come out trumps.
Go and enjoy the time.
Thanks, Rod. Thank you.
Barbara Joseph there, highly excited about her big win in the double here. She's won the Thunderbolt, and she's also won the Queanbeyan Cup, Chris.
Yeah, that's fantastic. That really is what racing is all about, with those great owners, and Barbara, who put so much into racing too. Good on her. That's great. Okay, that's the Queanbeyan Cup, the big ones there today, and a lot of excited people. Now, Devonport, they are almost set for the running of the 7th. Let's take you back to Col McNiff.
Set to go.
Stations going on at Queanbeyan, the Toyota car, and that is a fantastic thing for racing, isn't it? Here's the audio here from Queanbeyan on track.
Clary Connors and Barbie, and sorry, Clary, but we really were favouring our local girl, and it's just amazing, and I'm so thrilled that you all stayed for the presentation, because this is quite amazing. I'd like to keep facing to the front, they said. I'd like to congratulate the owners. There seems to be a few of them, but this has been a very, very happy syndicate for a long time, and I'm sure that this is the ultimate win, is it, Barb? Thank you. The trainer, Barb, well, we all know Barb's feet, and this is number 3 for the day, so that says it all. And, of course, Scorsey. Now, when Scorsey came in with the Thunderbolt under his belt, I said to him, "You're under a bit of pressure, Scorsey." And he said, "No pressure, mate, no way." I think he was lying. Now, I'd like to hand over to our very, very special sponsors for the second year, and I have to say that this is the first time in the history of these two races that the Thunderbolt and the Cup has been won by the one trainer. So this is the very first time, and it took Barbie to do it.
Okay, there it is. Very happy owners. Big syndicate. Barbara there with the cap on. Johnny Scorse kneeling down there. I think he might be exhausted after the winning treble. And as I said, they're unlucky not to win 4 today. A bit unlucky with an earlier one running second. That was Blue Tiki. Okay, now they're about to hand over the keys to Barb, so let's go back.
Just unbelievable that Barbara could take out both the Thunderbolt and the Cup. Barbara, it's all yours.
Thank you.
Good on you.
There it is. Happy Barbara Joseph after training the big double at Queanbeyan today. Okay, that's the scene down there. It's been a great day of racing, and especially for the locals. Now, let's take you to the at 180. The Quinella paid $68.80. The trifecta of 3, 9 and 4, $577 on race 7 at Queanbeyan. All the connections there after the running of the Queanbeyan Cup. Flemington, the winner was 11 Royal Effort, 752.70. 3 Chant the Stards, 410. 8 Landelac at 250. Quinella, 38.90. And the trifecta of 11, 3 and 8, $395, race 8 at Flemington. OK, still great excitement at Queanbeyan as we take you back trackside to Rod Gallagher's.
Well, what a great day it's been here. The launch of Q Racing. Barbara Joseph has won the feature double, the Thunderbolt, and also the Queanbeyan Cup. And with me now, a very happy and proud, no doubt, chairman of the Queanbeyan Racing Club, or is it chairman of Q Racing, Marion Langler.
G'day, Rod. How are you? I'm just delighted.
It was the dream result?
It was the dream result, and it couldn't have happened to a nicer lady and a greater supporter. She's a great supporter of ours.
Now, you've made great advances here at Queanbeyan. You intend to keep going?
Well, we'll keep going. I have the most superb board around me. We have skills in every area, and everybody puts in. It's just a wonderful team, and I'm sure that if there's anything new on the market, we'll be doing it first.
Well, it's only a little club, but obviously a very progressive one. How did you feel about the crowd today?
Well, I haven't had a numbers count, but it looks good and it feels good.
All right, well, congratulations on a highly successful Cup day because, well, the crowd was very vocal. They really got behind them, didn't they?
They did indeed. And I'd just like to thank Toyota once again. I mean, that's a wonderful prize, and it's never been won before. And also to Carbine Chemicals and Glenmere Supplies for their support throughout the day.
Yeah, well, that Prado four-wheel drive for the winning trainer was just another bonus.
It was indeed.
Well, what do you see now for the future?
Well, we have to have more tab dates. As you know, we now have to earn our living. We don't earn it, we don't get it, and we don't keep the race dates. So that's our goal, to get more good race tab days. And we have some plans that will blow your mind away, but I can't talk about them yet, but it's in the entertainment area.
Well, I've had my mind blown away today, but it's been a great day, and congratulations.
Thank you.
That was Marion Langler, who's the chairman of the Queanbeyan Racing Club on what's been a highly successful Cup day here. And they're getting ready now for the final race at Canterbury.
The last Naracoorte, and our thanks there to Brenton Yates. We need a winner in the last at Queanbeyan. Here's the late mail now with Rod and Wayne.
Yeah, good on you, Chris. Well, it's not the Gallagher's Get Out. This is the Harris Hooray. What have you got for the last, Wayne?
Right, the horse hasn't run for a year and a half, but he looks very tuned here. Number 4, Tons of Loot. Very forward to me. Trained on the track by Amanda Langler. Goes well on the home track. Thought Chinju would be the danger from the John Morrissey stable. Has got the fitness edge. I'll throw in number 3, On the Storm. Has been racing very consistently, but he looks pretty ready, number 4, Tons of Loot.
You haven't been far off the mark all day, so it's 4, 5 and 3.
Yeah, well, Queanbeyan's quite a hard place to try to pick them to.
Good on you, Wayne. Well, Wayne, thanks very much for working with me. It's been a great day. And it'll be appropriate, of course, if Amanda Langler did happen to win the last race. She's the daughter, of course, of the chairman of the club.
Yeah, and Barbara Joseph stolen the show here today, so Amanda probably gets her chance.
Well, it'll be a fitting finish. Hope you've enjoyed the day from Queanbeyan, following Wayne's tips, and hope you get out on the last. If you don't get out, I hope you get further in front. But thanks for being with us. Thanks for the boys, too, from Sky Racing Productions. Peter behind the camera, all of the boys done a great job, and it's been a pleasure to be here. Hope we get back again soon.
OK, thank you both to Rod Gallagher and Wayne Harris there at Queanbeyan. They've done a great job capturing all the excitement of Cup Day there. Now, we've got the late mail on the last. What about the market? Well, Chinju's now at 380. All in the Navy is at 510. On the Storm, 670. The one Wayne likes, Tons of Loot. And that's what we need. 830. Intrepid, Step 910 and Jabberwocky at 12. They are moving them in.